Okay, it has been a hot minute. Damn, it's been so long. I can't remember the last time we recorded a podcast. Like over a month ago now. I don't even know. Anyway, hello, welcome back. I'm recording this for YouTube at the same time. I'm not going to look at the camera though because it really throws me off for some reason. I don't know why. Like when I record a podcast, I prefer to just like not really look anywhere. Or like look at my screen where it's recording and not look at my face on the camera. So I'm going to try and ignore that that's there and just talk as I would normally when I record. But my God, it's been an absolute freaking whirlwind. I can't even remember the last podcast episode I recorded, but life has been busy. Let me tell you, it's been so hectic. So I don't even know where to begin, to be honest. But obviously, let's start with prep. So prep, I am actually still prepping. I've still got 2 weeks left. And up until now, I'm going to talk about the next phase in a second, but like it's been good. It's been hard, but it's been good. I actually don't think it's been like mega hard. Like I've had days where I'm like, I am exhausted and hungry. Like hunger has spiked some days, but I feel like it's been fairly manageable. Like I think the hardest thing hasn't necessarily been the hunger because my calories haven't been super low and my expenditure has been quite high. So I feel like for me, the kind of harder thing is just getting up and out to do mainly my runs when I don't have a lot of energy. Gym sessions I can always kind of manage, it's more the runs. But I hadn't missed a session. And yeah, the whole process, as you all know, I'm a bit crazy. I absolutely love like a cutting phase. I love a photoshoot prep. Like I just love the challenge and discipline of it all. It's been good. But yeah, body responded really well. I hit my lowest weigh-in ever the day before our shoot last weekend, which is mega. So really pleased about that. It was so much fun getting to eat more carbs, let me tell you. And oh my God, can I just tell you, that biscoff cookie I had, oh my word, it was so worth the wait. I posted a video of it on my Instagram and I literally look emotional. Like I felt like I could have cried. That's how emotional I felt. It was a really amazing moment. It was just really amazing and I'll never forget it. Yeah, prep wise, I can't believe it's been 12 weeks already. So I am continuing my prep for the next 2 weeks because I've got another, I say final, but it's not final. I don't know if you just heard Darren burp there, but he just burped. That was really loud. I've got another shoot next Friday down south. So I'm still continuing prep up until then. And then after that, the plan is basically to reverse diet for, I think it works out about kind of 7-8 weeks and have a bit of a break. And then I'm going to Dubai early November for 2 weeks, and myself and my friend Anna are going to do a shoot there. So the plan pre-Dubai for about probably 6, maybe 8 weeks, depending on how my reverse goes. If I do my reverse right and I don't go wildly overboard, which I don't plan to, then I probably only need 6 weeks of a tidy up phase because I'm not really having that long off. So it's not really ideal, but I obviously want to keep pushing and do another shoot in Dubai, like a desert shoot, which is going to be ace. So normally I would come out of this, reverse out of it, maintain for a little while and just focus on building, but because I've got Dubai in the diary, I want to focus on just kind of tighten up a little bit just before then, and then we're going to focus on a building phase after that. Now, I wanted to record this podcast to talk about how I'm feeling about coming out of prep, because it's very different to how I normally feel coming out of a prep or fat loss phase. I'm shitting myself. Quite frankly, I am shitting myself. I was speaking to one of my clients the other week and she just finished her 12-week fat loss phase and was feeling a bit apprehensive about kind of building her calories up again. And I said to her, this is normal. It's really normal to, feel a bit fearful having more food when you've been so used to trying to eat less and focusing on the smaller portion sizes and the kind of diet side of things. It can be a bit of a barrier and a bit scary. And even if it's, you're not going to gain a load of weight, it's more just like, it's just quite difficult to kind of get into that habit. And this is why a lot of women, when they do come to us in general and they've been struggling to eat on very little calories, it's quite a big thing for them to actually start on higher calories. Because they're like, oh no, I'm not going to lose weight on that. Well, no, you are. Okay, the reason you're not losing weight just now is because you're not eating enough and you're not actually sticking to those lower calories. So you're not actually in a deficit. So my point is, it's normal to feel a bit fearful coming out of dieting phase and just eating a bit more food. But yeah, I think I'll tell you why the reason I feel so damn petrified. Well, we all know that, if you're new here, you won't know, but you will know now. This prep for me wasn't really about getting lean. Like, I wanted to get lean, but it wasn't really about that. That was kind of the cherry on top. I had a really rough start to the year, and this prep literally genuinely saved me. Like, it really saved my life, and it's grounded me, it's anchored me, it's given me focus, discipline. Like, it's helped me regain control of a lot of things. Like a lot of things in my life. And it's been a saviour, to say the least. Like, I cannot stress enough how much it saved me and my mental health alongside therapy. And the reason I'm scared to come out of it is because I don't want to revert back to how I was feeling just 12 weeks ago, because I was a different person. And I said that at the start of this prep, going into this, I'm going to come out of this a different person, and I have. But I'm scared that I'm going to go back to that. And I know I won't. And it's one of those things like, your anxious brain tells you that, oh God, what if? And you know that isn't the case, but you find it hard to rationalise those thoughts. And that's what I'm going through just now. And I've spoken to Grace about it, my coach, my friend, best friend. And obviously she's keeping me right. And this is, again, one of the many, many reasons it's beneficial to have a coach, by the way, guys. I've had a coach for the past 6 years myself, and I think I always will. It's so beneficial. But I can tell my clients all this, and I will tell my clients all this, but I need that support as well. I really, really do. I'm really good at giving other people advice and helping other people, but I need someone to help me too. So, I've also voiced all this to her, and I just wanted to be totally open and honest. Like, I am shitting myself. I am. And like, the bottom line is, I can't be on prep forever. I can't. Like, you cannot be dieting forever. It's just not good for your body. But it's like a clutch for me right now. It is. Like, last year when I was was struggling with a lot of stuff that I was running away from, didn't really realise I was struggling. I was, relying on drink, I was relying on travel, I was relying on vaping. Like, that was a real clutch for me, all those things. And then the start of this year, everything just crumbled. I crumbled completely. And this prep for me has been a clutch. It has been a clutch. I've been so focused and driven and disciplined, and it's just given me that control. But the main thing that I want to highlight here is, just because this fat loss phase, i.e. prep, is ending, it's not the end of my journey. And I want anyone who's listening to this to know that if you end a fat loss phase, that doesn't have to be the end, right? You just need a break. Okay, so we take our clients through multiple fat loss phases, but we always have a diet break. We always do, because it's so, so important. And whether that diet break lasts 4, 6 weeks or months, depending on the person, it's really individual. But it's important to not think of it as the end. It's not the end of your journey. It's not the end of, it's not the end, it's just the end of, for me, photoshoot prep. But the next phase is about reversing. It's about having more food, more freedom, more flexibility, getting strong, having a bit more fun, just being a bit more present with life, and not having to overly stress about, what Tupperware, bringing Tupperware to my mum and dad's, or, what we're having for dinner, or not going out for food and things like that. It's going to be nice, and for me, for a lot of people, I think they're concerned about, sorry, I've got a very funny nose from hay fever, it's great. I think a lot of people are concerned about piling the weight back on. For me, that's not what I'm concerned about. Like, I know I can control that. I have really good discipline and control with my nutrition. I've got a decent relationship with food. I'm not concerned about that. I don't mind if I gain a couple of kilos. Like, I will gain a couple of kilos. That for me is kind of my happy kind of equilibrium. For me, it's more not having that thing to drive me forwards. Will that then impact my mental health again? Will that then make me feel like I'm losing control again? Will that bring me back down again, you know? And when I say it out loud, I'm like, Danny, come on now. Like, you know, it's not the only thing that I've used as an anchor. Like, I've been going to therapy, I've been focusing on doing many other things. It's just been a real big part of it, you know? So I just wanted to record this because I had a few people ask me how I was feeling coming off it, and just asking about prep in general. And yeah, I'm always open and honest and transparent, so there you go. So I will keep on top of these podcasts, and I'm going to start recording more YouTubes again. But one of the reasons I've let the ball drop on both of these things is because I started working for another company, a really big fitness mentorship, helping them with their clients, helping them grow their business, which I'm already doing with someone else, and I've also got my business too. So I've essentially got three jobs at the minute. So it's a lot, but I love it, and that's another thing that's kind of kept me going, is just being super busy. You know, onboarding new clients to our team. We've had client events, like, and then obviously helping these other businesses as well. It's great, and I love being super busy. So that's why I've kind of let the ball drop with podcasting and YouTubing. But I'm trying to find a balance again and record a bit more content, and I should have a bit more time soon. So find a small pocket of time today to do this for you all, because I do enjoy it and I miss it. I think it's nice. It's a different way to be able to connect with you all, and for you to kind of know a bit more about me as well. So yeah, that's been life recently. It's been crazy. Obviously I went to Portugal in between that with Anna and Grace, which was amazing. Lovely little chilled but also working holiday. Darren and I are going away at the end of August to Portugal again, for an actual holiday. I'm going to aim to take the whole week off, which I cannot tell you the last time I took a whole week off work ever. Like, I have no idea when that happened. And then Dubai, obviously, in November. So lots of exciting things to look forward to. But yeah, that's been what's been going on recently. And obviously our photo shoots, we had such a great week last week. Like, our community is buzzing at the minute, honestly. Like, we had 2 shoots last week. So we had a rain shoot with myself, Siobhan and Kirsty, 2 of our ambassadors. And that was so much fun. But my fucking God, the water was so cold, let me tell you. So that was really fun, because it was something different. And then on Saturday we had our group shoot at the gym, which was epic. Just such a good vibe and atmosphere always with our team, and I just adore them. I adore them all. And I think everyone always gets, myself included, gets in a little bit of a come down after these events, because you're like, oh, it's over. Like, the build up to it is like that of a wedding day, and you're like, oh, amazing, and then it goes over like in a flash, and you're like, fuck, it's done. So now everyone's like, right, when's the next event? When's the next meet? But yeah, you kind of miss that kind of buzz and things to look forward to. But it was epic. It was just so phenomenal, and I'm so proud of the girls. And we're already thinking about what other kind of shoots we can do, and not just even shoots, but events. We've got some ideas and things in the pipeline. We're currently planning our big event 2.0. For the end of this year, so that's really exciting, and we're running that a little bit differently this time as well. So lots of exciting things going on behind the scenes. But yeah, I feel like I generally don't feel like with prep I could have given it any more than I did. I feel like I'm so proud of myself. Like, if you go back and listen to the podcast like from a few months ago and listen to how I was speaking, you probably will hear a huge difference in my language and what I was saying, and just the tone of my voice in comparison to today. Now, I will admit my energy's a little bit flat today because I'm still recovering from a cold last week. I had a cold or COVID or something, so I am pretty exhausted, but generally my energy's a lot better and I'm a lot happier mentally, emotionally, and yeah, I just feel like I've given this prep my all. And I fucking loved it, you know, like the runs. I can't believe I haven't missed a run. Like, Jesus, I do not find running easy, guys. I really don't. I really don't. But I've not given up on those, and they've, you know, I ran 13 kilometers the other weekend. What the fuck? I ran 13 kilometers. Like, never done that before. I was pretty proud of myself for that. So yeah, it's just been, I've loved it. It's just, yeah, you have those hard days, but I love it. I love the whole process of it all, and I can't wait to do it all over again. So I've still got until next Friday. So what's that? 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and then it'll be reversing time. So a little bit more food gradually. Probably aim to. Will probably bring my weight up a little bit. It'll probably jump up a couple of kilos max. If we do this correctly, if I, you know, stick to what I should stick to, which I will. And then it means that when I do cut down for Dubai, I'll only need about 6 or 7 weeks to just drop that, like, pretty comfortably if I go quite intense. So overall, I've dropped 6 kilos on the dot now. We'll see if we can drop any more before next Friday. Keep you in the loop. But yeah, I just feel like a different person. And I posted a reel last week, was it? That was quite triggering for... I actually think it was quite triggering for quite a few people to watch, and I didn't mean for it to be, but it was triggering for me to post. But the reason I posted it was to show people that, you know, exercise and nutrition is so much more than just losing body fat and looking a certain way. Like, and that's what I wanted to showcase. Like, this has literally saved me from the darkest of dark holes. And this is twice now in my life that I've utilised both strength training and nutrition and having a goal to work towards to pull me out of that dark space and come out the other side stronger and more resilient. And I could not be more grateful. Like, what a fucking privilege that I can actually move my body, lift heavy, I can go for runs, I can eat healthy. Like, what a privilege that is. You know, when you reframe it like that, you just feel so fucking grateful for all the things that your body can do. You know, so I just wanted to post it to show people that whilst there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose body fat or build muscle, nothing wrong at all, it gives you so much more than just the way you look. You know, it really does save and change your life. And that's the whole reason I started doing what I do all those years ago, 9 years ago, 2014, I think, when I started on the gym floor. That's the whole reason I started, is because I was in such a rubbish place mentally, and I pulled myself out of it. And when I found my kind of passion and purpose on the gym floor, and I saved myself when I started to fuel my body correctly, move it in a more positive way, that's really what saved me. And that's what made me think I actually want to help other people do the same thing, because this is fucking phenomenal. You know, so I really educated myself, and that's why I do what I do. I've literally come full circle. Literally went through that whole process years ago, and then I just went through it again. Like, it's so bizarre. It's really bizarre. And like, I'll be honest, like, the last week or two, I have been a bit more apprehensive, knowing that the end of prep is coming. And that's why I posted that video last week. So I was just kind of reflecting on the last kind of 12 weeks or so and how it's changed me and my journey, and just, it made me emotional, because it is, to me, it's kind of a history repeating itself from years ago. And I think that's why I found it so triggering as well, because I was like, fuck, I never thought I'd go through all that again. You know? And yeah, I don't want to get emotional on camera because I'm getting filmed here or on podcast, but yeah, it saved me. It really saved me, and yeah, I'm just grateful for it. And I want people to see that if you're struggling and you're in a difficult place just now, mentally, emotionally, whatever's going on in your life, that you can actually utilise, you know, exercise, nutrition, and just having a goal and a purpose to work towards to save you. You know? And it's amazing to me as well And I'm so fucking grateful. Like, people, I don't think people realise how grateful I am, but being able to see the ladies in our team overcome a lot of stuff that they have as well, because a lot of them have gone through shit, you know, a lot of them have gone through so much stuff, much like we all have. Everyone's got their own story, right? But to see them go through the same process of, you know, feeling lost and stuck and being in a low place mentally, physically, emotionally, to coming out the other side and being a completely different version of themselves, it's like, it's absolutely phenomenal. And this is what I love about photo shoots, because you get to see that in them on the day, and they do something for themselves that they're like, I never thought I'd fucking do that, you know, and they're so proud of themselves, and it's just the best feeling. And I'm just so grateful and honoured that I get to be a part of so many incredible women's journeys. So yeah, I feel like I've gone off on a tangent now. It's only been 20 minutes, by the way. That's kind of a record for me, I feel. That's kind of a record, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I just wanted to record a little update. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to try and record another podcast next week, and I will definitely record one, if not the week after, because that will be the end of prep, and I'll be reversing. And I want to talk you all through the process of that, because some people think when you come off prep, you just go right back to maintenance and you start like bulking. You don't. Okay, like you need to reverse slowly, like especially if you've been in quite a deep deficit for a long time. Your stomach, trust me, your stomach will hate you. I cannot tell you how much my stomach hated me on Sunday after having some Prosecco, first and foremost, but also after having a biscoff cookie and pizza. Oh my god, my stomach hated me. So it's really important that you do start to gradually build up your foods and gradually build up kind of your tolerance to things again. And it feels good. It's a really fun process, because you have more energy, you feel stronger, like you perform better, and it's just like you get like a new lease of life again. So I am looking forward to it, but I am still shitting myself. So it's like 50-50 at the minute. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping, but I hope everyone enjoyed the update. And yeah, I promise I will try and record more of these very, very soon. Thanks for listening.